Welcome to Teller's Drum, the exact spot you want to be. Imagine a small bird landing on the back of a much larger bird. But instead of eating insects or seeds, it starts pecking at the bird's skin until blood starts to flow. Then, it drinks the blood like a tiny vampire. Sounds like a scene from a horror movie, right? But this is completely real. Meet the vampire finch, a strange little bird found only on the Galápagos Islands. Unlike other birds, these finches have developed a shocking way to survive: by drinking the blood of bigger birds. But why do they do this? How did they become nature's smallest vampires? Get ready to dive into the strange and fascinating world of vampire finches. What are vampire finches? Vampire finches are a special type of finch that live only on two small islands in the Galápagos, Wolf Island and Darwin Island. They are a subspecies of Darwin's finches, the famous birds that helped scientist Charles Darwin discover the theory of evolution. At first glance, they look like any other small bird. Size: about 4 to 5 inches, 10 to 13 centimeters. Long color: brownish-black with streaks. Beak: sharp and pointed wingspan, around 8 inches, 20 centimeters. But what makes them different from other finches is their unusual diet. They drink blood. Why do they drink blood? Now, you might be wondering, why would a bird choose to drink blood instead of eating seeds or insects? The answer is survival. 1. Food is hard to find. Wolf and Darwin Islands are rocky, dry, and have very little vegetation. Unlike other finches, these birds don't have enough seeds or fruits to eat. Even insects, which are a good source of food, are hard to find. 2. A strange discovery: at some point, these finches started landing on large seabirds, especially Nazca boobies and red-footed boobies. At first, they were only picking off parasites from the boobies' feathers. But then, something strange happened. The finches pecked too hard, causing small wounds. Blood started to flow. Instead of stopping, the finches drank the blood, and they liked it. 3. Blood is nutritious. Blood is rich in protein and iron, which helps these birds survive when there is no other food available. Over many generations, this behavior became normal for them. Now, vampire finches regularly drink blood as part of their diet, making them one of the only birds in the world that do this. How do they drink blood? The way vampire finches attack their victims is both interesting and creepy. Here's how they do it. Step 1. Finding a target. Vampire finches look for large seabirds, mainly Nazca boobies. The boobies do not fight back much, making them an easy target. Finches often work in small groups, taking turns pecking at the same bird. Step 2. Pecking at the skin. The finch lands on the boobie's back or head. It pecks at the skin until a small wound opens. The finch's sharp beak helps cut the skin easily. Step 3. Drinking the blood. Once the wound starts bleeding, the finch laps up the blood. Some finches wait their turn to drink from the same wound. The boobie barely reacts, as if it is used to it. Step 4. Flying away. Like nothing happened. After having their blood snack, the finches fly away. The boobie, weakened but still alive, goes back to normal. This strange feeding habit is so common that many boobies have scars from repeated finch attacks. Why don't the boobies fight back? One of the strangest things about vampire finches is that their victims don't even try to escape. But why? 1. The boobies have gotten used to it over time. Boobies have learned to tolerate the pecking. Since vampire finches also eat parasites, the boobies may accept the occasional wound in exchange for grooming. 2. The pain isn't that bad. The pecking is probably annoying, but it doesn't hurt as much as a real predator attack. 3. Boobies have no defense. Boobies aren't aggressive birds. Their only defense is flying away, which they can't do while nesting. So instead, they just put up with it. How do they survive on blood? Drinking blood isn't as easy as it sounds. Blood is hard to digest and can carry diseases. So how do vampire finches survive on it? 1. Special gut bacteria. Scientists discovered that vampire finches have special bacteria in their stomachs. These bacteria help them break down the iron and proteins in blood, making it safe to digest. 2. A strong immune system. Since blood carries diseases, vampire finches likely have a powerful immune system that protects them from infections. 3. They can handle high iron levels. Too much iron is toxic for most animals, but vampire finches don't get sick from it. Their bodies process iron differently, allowing them to drink blood without harm. Are vampire finches dangerous? While vampire finches sound scary, they are not dangerous to humans or other animals. They don't kill their hosts, they only take small amounts of blood. They don't attack people, so you're safe. However, if their population grows too much, it could become a bigger problem for the boobies. Scientists are watching them closely to see if their blood drinking behavior is affecting the boobie population. What can we learn from vampire finches? Vampire finches teach us a lot about how animals survive in tough environments. 1. Nature always finds a way. When food was scarce, these birds didn't give up. Instead, they adapted and found a new way to survive, even if it meant drinking blood. 2. Evolution never stops. Vampire finches are living proof that evolution is always happening. Over time, animals develop new behaviors to survive. 3. Nature is full of surprises. Who would have thought that a tiny, cute bird could become a vampire? Nature is full of amazing and unexpected creatures. Final thoughts. The world's smallest vampires. Vampire finches may be small, but they have one of the most shocking survival strategies in nature. They show us how animals can adapt in strange and incredible ways. So, the next time you think about vampires, don't just imagine bats and old legends. Remember the real-life vampire finches, flying over the Galápagos Islands, sipping blood to stay alive. Thank you for watching.